Hello, hello, hello. Um, this is my personal diary. It's day 26. It's the 12th of October 2021, and it's somewhat rainy, somewhat rainy Tuesday. Um, yes, so what happened today? Not too much, to be honest. I mostly spent the day focusing on the test for tomorrow. Um, I was really, I think I was productive, kind of, but I think I underestimated it as well. I thought it was like easy to like get through all the questions today, and I do have an online course for that to prepare myself, and I'm still having 14% of the questions not even seen already. And yeah, uh, I mean, I have to work tomorrow. But I probably, yeah, will have to spend more time on the test in the morning. Um, I expect the day tomorrow to be very stressful, to be honest. I have work, I have the actual test. I don't want to fail. And besides that, it's already it's already my most stressful day of the week because I have orchestra in the evening as well. So yeah, today was already kind of challenging. I mean, I had to basically learn the whole day, which I did. I mean, I had no choice. It's always kind of easy to motivate in that situations, but it was still I'm still a little bit stressed right now. Um, I'm getting to my limits at the moment. Um, Hopefully by tomorrow everything like regarding the test will be done and I can go on with the next tasks. A somewhat better news for myself is that my tripod lamp actually came today. Um, but there was no light bulb included. So I unpacked it, I put it where I wanted it to be, and yeah, I can't really do anything right now with it, so it just stands in the corner, which is fine. Again, it's like standing in the corner of the living room, but anyways, would have been nice to actually see how the yeah how it looks. Um, is there anything else? I think I already mentioned it yesterday, but I have my final job offer conversation thingy on Thursday in the morning. So ideally, I want to also prepare for that a little bit tomorrow. I just don't know when. Maybe I'll also do it on Thursday in the morning. But at some point, I also have to work a little bit, right? So um, at the moment, I wish that the day would have more than 24 hours, to be honest, because I think I can hassle through. Like I could learn more right now, although I learned basically the whole day. I'm really motivated to like learn because I want to get it done by tomorrow. Um, I also kind of want to work at my normal work because then I know I have more time for other stuff. And I also want to prepare for my um, job offer meeting. So, um, yeah, but unfortunately, the day only has 24 hours and I have to sleep at some point. So, I probably won't do too much anymore for today. Pretty much go to bed the next minutes because it's already 11 p.m. and yeah, start with a fresh mind tomorrow. And I think by Thursday it will all like slow down a little bit. Um, and I can maybe concentrate again on like other stuff, like doing a little bit of work, finally cleaning my apartment, sorting out my clothes, those stuff that I initially wanted to do the last days, but I then got the theory test. And yeah, I don't expect um, a direct reply on Thursday regarding the job offer, but it would also be really nice to know if I would get the job or not, because if I would get the job, that would also mean a substantially more amount of payment. Like it's a really, really big jump for me, actually. It's um, um, what's the opposite of net? Net pre-tax? Yeah, gross. Um, like the gross amount of gross salary, I think is the word. The yearly gross salary, I think increases for me almost like almost like 50%. It's crazy. I mean, I don't get 50% more money, obviously, because well, we still have to pay taxes, right? But even then, I actually wanted to check how much net salary I'll end up with. But anyways, if I get the job, I sort of can expect to have a little bit more income in 3 months latest, and I'd argue you can maybe pre-plan a little bit with that, so you can spend a little bit more as you would now with your current salary. You know what I mean? If I decided to buy a 200 euro lamp instead of a 500 euro lamp, right now I would take the 200 euro lamp, but that that would maybe change if I knew that I would like um, get a much higher salary in the future. Anyways, too much what ifs, shoulda, coulda. Um, in any case, I have to wait until they give me an actual offer, and then I can enjoy and then I can celebrate. But before that, I don't have to mi mind about it. Like, don't have to think about it. Yeah, and other than that, that this is one of those things I want to like get much better in. Whenever I have those stressed days, like I do have now, I neglect every other task, ba basically every other task. So I wanted to exercise on a nearly daily basis. I haven't exercised for like a week now. Um, I wanted to go to bed early, and that sort of works, but could also be better. I didn't do my vacuum cleaning, which again, I think it's fine, it's excusable this week, but doesn't mean it could be better. I mean, I just have to plan a little bit more ahead and structure the day even more a bit, especially in those days. Maybe I should have put in time slots in my calendar. Maybe I'll try that next time. Because I tend to stick to the time slot. When I like plan for 1 hour learning, I'll do the 1 hour learning. And when I'll like plan to do a little exercise, like a 50-minute exercise, uh, and I plan it ahead, not like at the moment in the moment right when I have the stress. I'll still sort of tend to stick to it. But when I'm in the mood, when I'm like in a tunnel and I'll learn the whole day, um, I don't think about I don't think about exercising because I still have other things to do, right? I mean, I have to um, shower in the morning, I have to eat, need to cook, etc. And there are so many distractions already, at least it feels like it, that I would also already like almost have a um, a bad like I would feel guilty a little bit because every minute I don't spend on learning is like a wasted minute. At least it feels to me like that. But I mean, at the same time, I'm also taking pauses where I just do nothing. And those pauses I do where I do nothing, like I play a little games or something, and I have to step up there. I have to level up there and say, okay, normally when your day goes smooth and you do all your tasks, you have your free time, you have your time for playing video games, not if there are other things you can do and you want to do. I think, yeah, I think that's a good explanation of how I think about it. And I mean, it's tougher. I get it. I mean, forcing yourself to also do exercise and on a day where you're already pretty productive um, is a hell of a challenge. But yeah, you have to. I think you have to like at least aim for it. At least aim for it. If it doesn't work immediately, that's fine. As long as you're overall overall content with your productiveness. I mean, it's a total no-go if you're like unproductive for a longer amount of time and still don't do anything else, like exercising. But if you are productive and you're continue moving forwards, and you're not already in that ideal mindset, I think that's fine. I mean, honestly, this is the end goal. If you are there, if you if you achieved this mindset, I think you have like you have a bright future, and two, I think you already achieved like I think that then the success that is like following to that like mindset is not a question of if, but more a question of when. At some point, it's going to happen, right? I mean, if you're yeah, if you're constantly improving and using your time wisely and don't waste, quote unquote, waste your time, um, you are in the perfect mindset, and success is then only a matter of time, I guess. Don't get me wrong, it's still I think it's still not like quote unquote bad, like a waste of time here and there playing video games, especially if you want to make like for example content create in video games. But you have to have a plan, right? You have to have a plan. You can't play video games 9 hours a day. Similar as to you can't exercise 9 hours a day if it's not your main job. If you don't generate any value or income with those 9 hours, it's it's almost guaranteed a waste of more or less a waste of time. Not a waste of time, but you're neglecting other, like you're missing out on other things that you should make. Because yeah, you're putting too much work in one thing, I guess. And on a low scale, it feels like it with gaming and enjoying, like consuming basically. Consuming is good for your mental health, and it's like I think it's almost necessary to like not lose like your sanity completely, because no one is perfectly productive for a longer amount of time. I think everyone here and there has time to relax, and that's fine. But maybe it doesn't have to happen on a daily basis. You know what I mean? There are days that are really rough, and those days you should maybe like not pleasure yourself with more consume time and know better, and just accept the fact that you are in a really stressful period of time right now, and it is what it is then. You learn 9 hours a day. Okay, go ahead and exercise or go jogging or something else. I think those are the days where you feel especially good, when you still can like keep your daily habits and what you want to achieve, and at the same time be productive. Because honestly, I think it really scales down for me at like starting at Thursday. I mean, I have to catch up with work a little bit, of course. I have to maybe work a little bit more even than 8 hours starting on Thursday, but it's not it's not comparable to the stress I have right now, right? Um, so I'm gonna end up like sitting there again and asking myself what to do next, while having missed out the chances to actually stick to my goals I have set up before. Because who knows where I would be right now regarding my physics if I would just have stick to the exercise I was planning like 2 weeks ago. I mean, 2 weeks is not long, I know, but like constantly exercise 2 weeks is also not nothing. And I would maybe be a little bit happier today and a little bit more healthy and a little bit fitter to do those stressful days. Anyways, I again talked 80 minutes, and I really have to go to sleep, so I'm gonna end it here and gonna talk tomorrow again. Hopefully with good news.